is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
On my hands before I touch these cards.
Okay.
All right. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Whew. I'm yawning already. I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing your message from my ancestor. Now, I want you to listen to the message of your ancestors and not trying to figure out who each one is, because you can know them, you can't know them. I'll give you the brief description that they want, and if you know them, you know them. If you don't waste your question trying to figure out. Don't waste your question trying to figure out, is this Leroy, Bubba, or Skillet? Because they could be one day dead to 1,000 million years dead. So it's the message that's important.
Got it.
All right, all right. All right. So I've taken delivery. Oh, let me explain how it works. So when you're getting a message from your ancestor reading, we're going to deal 5 cards. Each one of those cards represent an ancestor. Ooh, your energy already coming through. Each one of them 5 cards represents a different ancestor. The first 4 are reserved for feminine energy. The first 4 are reserved for feminine energy. The last one is reserved for masculine energy. But either one can come through. Any ancestor can come through who has a message for you. Pay attention to the message. That's all I'm asking. I'm smelling cologne and perfume right now. All of them here. I'm smelling good smelling perfume. All right. I'm taking delivery, shuffling your cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on it. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
All right. Let me ask you a question. Do you know a Rebecca?
Do I know what?
Do you know anyone named Rebecca?
No.
A name is circulating around you. It's Rebecca with the spider. It's something like Rebecca and a spider. They keep showing me Rebecca plus a spider.
Rebecca?
Yeah, Rebecca plus a spider.
No, I don't know who that is.
We'll figure it out.
Spider.
We'll figure it out. So we're gonna go with your first ancestor, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Then we're gonna go with their message to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, we're gonna start with your first ancestor. Your first ancestor came in the form of the 4 of Earth in the upside down position. Woo! Oh my God, they're coming. It came in the 4 Earth in the upside down position. This here is a female, but she's a female carrying or holding the hand of a little boy. The little boy can't be no more than 12, 13 years old. I'm assuming these people expired together. They don't look that old, by the way. They don't look that old. This is 1927, 1930. Matter of fact, they're saying Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Is that, yeah, Tulsa, because they showing that they had money, and they was in some of your ancestors was in that massacre in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Black Wall Street.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, she is holding that little boy hand. They expired together. Now, she came in the form of the 4 of Earth in the upside down position. She said some inheritance was stolen from her, or some money that your family could use was stolen from her, because like it was their property, do yourself a favor and look for that money. Do some research, see who lives in that thing, because you may be access reparations, or you may have a bank account that they put a loan and trust in somebody else's bank, and it's probably just sitting there for the ancestor lineage. Okay?
Okay.
Now her message to you is open your heart to love. This means if you adopt a child, if you have another child, this money will be strictly to be utilized on that child. Are you pregnant, or have you thinking about adoption? What's going on with this baby situation she talking about?
I have no idea. I'm definitely not pregnant. And I hadn't adopted any children.
So there's no little children around you?
No, the only children that's around me are my grandchildren.
Mama, them your kids?
Kids, no, I have 4, and they're all, my twins just turned 18.
Listen, if you got grandchildren, those are little children. They're your babies.
Well, okay.
Listen to what she's saying. When you find this money, open your heart to love. This money, they're telling you this money is for those kids. Use that money for those kids.
Okay.
Would you like to ask her a question?
Yes, where do I start looking at? And what is there a specific name that I need to be searching for?
Is there specific names you need to be searching for? Where should you be looking? Twin flame, marriage certificate, got it. Work your magic, purification. So it has the name has something to do with water, but it was a marriage certificate. So the husband, like she married this person, and his name has something to do with water. So I don't know what she's saying, because she's saying purification, if not water, at wells, you know what I'm saying? Springs,
Right.
that type of stuff. She's saying to go there, because marriage, twin flame, work your magic, meaning like the guy made shit happen in water. So the name you should be looking for has something to do with water. This is where you put on your thinking cap. This is money that's left on the table in Tulsa, Oklahoma. No one-dimensional thinking. So you got to do some research. And she say, put that money to your grandbabies.
Got it.
All right. Now we're going to go over there to your second ancestor. This ancestor came in the form of Obatala. This ancestor is a survivor. I don't know if this person survived cancer. I don't know if this person survived being burned alive. I don't know what this person survived doing, but she is saying she is a survivor. She came in the form of Obatala, and she said that due to God love, or due to spiritual prayers, or due to spiritual love, that you is like you have been operating out of state of survival, like you have been living off of everybody else's prayers. And she is real adamant about this. Like all the times you should be hurt, dead, bruised, broke, robbed, killed, stabbed, whatever the hell going on. You have been operating out of everybody else's prayers. You have been surviving through everybody else's prayers for you, ancestors and recurrent. Her message to you is find the blessing in your current situation. If you know you've been faced up against with the hardest shit, find the blessing in your current situation. You should be playing chess, not checkers. You should be learning to move ahead 5 paces for everybody in your life. Hell with love, hell with loyalty, hell with all that. You can love and be loyal. You ain't got to mess around. But goddamn it, you damn sure better get your stuff together. And since you're in the spot of maneuverability, be able to put yourself in a situation to better you. Can you understand what these people are saying?
Well, what I gather is that they're saying that basically I'm just, all the hard times that I've had is from the prayers are coming from my ancestors and everyone else, and to move past that, like, just don't get stuck.
No, they're not saying that. What she's saying is you need to find a blessing in your current situation. You are a survivor. You survived all the hardship, the stress, and the pain of your existence up until now.
Okay.
These people are not going to sit up there and keep protecting you. You have to do it on your own coming up very soon. They're saying find the blessing in your current situation.
Okay.
You know the players of the game. You know how they come at you. You know how they try to fuck your brain up, play you for crazy. You know this.
Right.
Play chess.
Right.
I mean, play checkers. I mean, play chess, not checkers.
Okay.
Would you like to ask her a question?
No, I think that's clear.
Now we're gonna go over here to your third ancestor. This ancestor is a male, but this male ancestor has a cold, so he's somewhere in the ice. He's somewhere in the wilderness in the snow. I'm gonna put him all the way back in. And I'm gonna take him all the way back to the 1700, because he just seemed like he wearing fur all over his ass. He ain't got a care in the world. Either he a mountain jack. Now he says this is isolation and freedom, meaning you going to a remote cavern, a remote building, a remote something. What's this grand getaway that you have planned? Because you're gonna catch a cold if you try to get away to the snow. You're gonna catch a cold because his nose is snapped up and he's sick. He died from like pneumonia. Where is this grand getaway you plan on going?
I have nothing planned, and nothing for the cold. If anything, I was trying to get by the ocean.
He's got a cold. He's freezing, hypothermia.
Okay.
Now, he came in the form of the enslaved prisoner in the upside down position. So this means no chains on him. He has nothing holding him here, nothing keeping him nothing keeping you. But he's trying to say there's nothing keeping you in this state of where you're at. His message to you is you can do it. If you choose to take a trip and go hide somewhere, you can hide at this moment. Meaning, if you want to isolate yourself, go and isolate yourself. So let's say you ain't going to the cold. Let's say your cold is not being seen or you being cold to someone. Have you decided to go and isolate yourself yet?
Oh, yeah. I have in a way. It's talking in that sense of trying to be, cold, or is that in the sense of not talking to someone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In a way, I have.
All right. Are you thinking about?
Completely stopped.
Go ahead.
Not completely stopping talking, but I just think that I needed to take a vacation to, just gather me and get all of the thoughts out of my head, like the stuff that, how you have your head is just filled. I was just trying to go somewhere to relax and meditate somewhere.
Exactly. Now, why am I seeing you with your head shaven, losing hair, or just going patch head crazy? Like, really?
What do you see?
You going patch head crazy, shaving your hair, getting Britney and shit, like really having a nervous breakdown.
Oh, I have not shaved my head. I ended up going to get my hair done, and the person who done my hair actually cut my hair way too, she cut my hair, and I usually have long hair. And I was going right before my sister's funeral, and she completely cut it really short.
Okay, I can see that. You don't get used to this short hair shit, because that's a sign of craziness. That's a sign of you letting everything go. I just don't care. Spirits say they see you ass sitting down with a big old t-shirt with your head, picking your hair out your head, and your hair short. I shouldn't have known you had short hair, correct? I don't know how you look.
It's like a bob length on my neck, but it's usually like down my back.
Well, Spirit saying this is not you. Do not get used to this short hair, because I see you pulling your hair out, going crazy, in a big deep depression.
No, I was upset with my hair, so I'm growing it out. So I'm wearing braids because I was upset that she had my hair that low.
You're not gonna be depressed over the hair, mama. You're gonna be depressed over life choices. Do not get comfortable. Would you like to ask this card a question about your isolation? You're cutting people off or being very limited, to which they said this is very okay with them.
They said it's okay.
Yep.
Do they have a place where I should be going, or suggest where I need to be going?
Is there any?
Isolate.
Where should she go to isolate? She giving people the cold shoulder. Father, husband, brother, son. Power of joy. Father, husband, brother, son. Power of joy. And let it go. Wow. They're saying, where's your father's hometown?
Clarksville, Tennessee.
Artsville, Tennessee.
No, Clarksville.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
Clark. Correct.
Okay. Do y'all got a family house up there?
No, my father. So both of my sides of the family live in Clarksville, but my mom is no longer here. But my father still stays there, and he lives in the house with my late grandmother, which is his mother.
Okay. If you gotta go somewhere, you need to go back to your dad or go where you Clarksville, Tennessee, because they said father. They saying power of joy, and then they said let it go. So I think you need to go back and get some off your chest with him.
No. Okay.
That'll ease up a lot of stress. So you mad at him?
No, I'm not mad at him at all. No, not at all. I just I feel like I'm the go-to person. So we've had like a lot of. I've lost my mother. I lost my grandmother, which is his mother. I've lost my sister. I've lost my brother, and everyone. It just seems like they want me to be there all the time, despite of like what I have going on, and it's just like they call me for anything. Well, you need to go to the hospital and do this, or they really want you to be here. So I just was like, I told him once that I can't, especially during my sister's funeral. I mean, the time that she passed, I was telling him, I understand that people are wanting to contact me. I said, but I can't do that anymore. I can't live up to other people's expectations. I can do what I can do, but however, if they want to know about one of our family members or what's going on, they need to actually go up there themselves instead of me being a messenger. And I do understand that I'm in the medical field, and that's the reason why they want to reach out and make sure, but I'm not the person who's going to be there all the time just to deliver messages back and forth, because I feel like a lot of the messages that the people wanted the information to basically gossip and tell so-and-so or whoever what's going on with the individual, because a lot of that stuff gets misinformed and turned because they had my sister that she died. They had it all over the internet, and she wasn't at the time. So I was just telling him that I can't meet everybody's expectations, so I don't want anyone to expect that out of me.
So basically what you're saying.
I let myself down.
So basically what you're saying is you need to go up there and get that shit off your chest to the family. For real.
They know. I said it before to him. I did, and even with his care, because he was actually in the hospital at the same time as my sister went into the hospital, and he was having a heart attack, and she was battling with her cancer. So I was literally at the hospital after work every single day to another hospital, and was going from one floor to another. They was actually in the same hospital.
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you because now I see what Spirit is saying. This is why you feel the chains are off. So this is why you feel the chains are off and you feel you have to be cold. But listen to me good. If you think there's a little raving and ranting that you did around by the time of your sister's funeral, passing, etc., was all that you needed to say, you are sadly mistaken. You took care of your dad and your sister at the same time. You was doing both. Your dad recovered, your sister didn't. This is anger at your dad. I see what they're saying. You need to go home. You need to express what's going on, and it will make you feel better if you talk to your dad the way you need to. Tell him you can't do this. Not the family. They are saying talk directly to him because they're saying you have to let something go. Let me tell you the story of Kuan Yin. I want you to understand. Let me tell you the story of Kuan Yin, and maybe you'll see where this ancestor trying to talk to you. So a paraphrase. The brief story of Kuan Yin is she was a fair maiden, and her father was a king or something like that, and so her father sold Kuan Yin into slavery. Translation in the day's thing, made Kuan Yin do any and everything. So Kuan Yin died due to being overworked, overtaxed by everybody else. So Kuan Yin came back as a spirit. When she came back as a spirit, she forgave the people who enslaved her, and when her father fell ill, she went and did her best to heal him. And she made the land grow so he can have crops. So she is forgiveness. She is the only deity that was mistreated so bad and still was able to pour the poison and the toxin out of her heart to make things better. Kuan Yin said, let it go. If Kuan Yin is telling you to go get that shit off your chest to your father, who allowed your sisters and everybody else to talk to you this way, who didn't defend you when he was laid up sick and your sister was laid up sick, don't you think you got something to get off your chest?
Yeah, I think, well, it doesn't have to do with it. I do, but I have a question for them. It doesn't have to do with things because I knew my father. My father had several children, but I'm the only one that never lived with him. I was raised by my mother. But I was always what they say, a daddy's girl, but that's just me seeing him in passing. All of my life, I was raised on that side because my grandmother always had me, but not necessarily having a relationship with my father himself because he was, he was in the streets. He was back and forth out of prison. He just recently got out of prison and he was in there for over 20-something years. But when he got out, I've never spoke to badly about him or anything, but we've never had that real true connection like my mother.
So you're gonna keep talking around this ancestor and what the ancestor told you. Only thing they told you, you're gonna keep talking around and making excuses. The bottom line, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it anymore. The bottom line, you need to go and put this on the line with your father. Nobody said you have to be disrespectful, but you are dealing with unresolved issues with your father. And this ancestor is saying you have no more chains on you. You have no more chains on you. You're isolating yourself from everybody. You can do this. But one thing you need to do, where you need to go to fully heal, is you need to go, Father, power of, they said the power of joy. It'll make you happy to see him, but at the same time, you have to get the poison out of you. You lived around him and he didn't have a connection with you. You know how pissed off that makes you, but you're going to sit up here and make sure it's all bubblegums and sunshine. If you're going to come to the Baron for the spiritual healing, I'm going to give it to you proper. And this is what your ancestors are saying. I don't know the history between you and your family. I'm telling you what they're telling you to do. So you can talk around it. But when you get time to go and do that, you do it. It's going to make you better.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go over here to your fourth ancestor. Your fourth ancestor came in the form of a man, and this is a very angry man. He is very bitter. He is very angry. He is very a matter of fact-ish. He came in the message from the fire in the upside down position. He said the one time he shut his goddamn mouth and he didn't say what he should have said, all of his children hauled ass and did what they wanted to do. The one time he didn't bitch at his kids or keep in line, the one time he didn't bring down the hammer, the one time he didn't argue, all of his kids scattered about and he didn't get to see them no more. His message to you is you need to focus upon your strength. If you're the glue that holds everybody together, whether it's a small bit of adhesive, you need to focus on your strength. If you have to be a bitch, you have to be a bitch. It helps some people, mama. This is coming from your ancestor. If you have to be a bitch, you have to be a bitch. Just get them together. Put their ass in their place and let them know what's going on. Is this card making sense to you?
Yeah.
Would you like to ask this ancestor a question?
They're just telling me to be truthful about what I sent to everyone, that that needs to hear the truth. No sugarcoating.
No sugarcoating. You already free and separate. Don't control your life. They don't do nothing. Tell them the truth. This is the right time. Ain't no chains on you. Tell them the truth. What they going? I ain't never coming to see you again. Y'all don't come see me now.
Right.
I ain't gonna pay your rent for you, bitch. When have you ever paid anything for me? Come on now. Listen to what they saying. You need to heal. You got pent up anger. It's cool to be nice and shit, but you got pent up anger. So again, would you like to ask this card a question?
So I need to do more than I'm asking this question. It doesn't, because I feel like I have spoken. I do speak my mind. However, how I deal with it is that I can love you from afar, but I don't have to be around if I do not agree with the way things are being, way they are doing things or their lifestyle. But not saying that I don't love them or anything, but I tell them how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But is there something else that I need to,
Is there something
do
else?
other than that?
Is there something else you need to do? Is there something else you need to do? Spirit said flow of prosperity. Spirit said see the truth. Spirit said stay focused. You need to make them pay you back. This is a money issue with you. This is a financial issue. Did you front the funeral? Did you pay for the housekeeping for dad? Did you buy the groceries and everybody didn't do it when they could have? Did you empty your bank account? Let's be honest.
I always give money, but that wasn't as far as on my father's side. I gave money on when my mom died, and I paid bills and made sure that she was, that everything was taken care of her while she was in the hospital, and her husband at the time, he was at home and he had all these, he's a diabetic, couldn't do anything, so I would take my money and taking it and making sure groceries was in there and making sure my mom had what she needed, and she had kept before she died, which I didn't know that, that was going on, and she kept on telling me to take her cards and take it off, get my money off of it, and I was like, Mom, we have time. I'm not worried about that, I'm worried about you. But she kept on being adamant about taking her card to get the money off. So when she passed away, it was probably like a month later, it was time for me to pay my mortgage, and I was like, okay, I got my mom's card, I'll just take the money off and I'll pay it. Well, it was cut off. And I kept on holding, so I ended up talking to the bank, and they were like, they couldn't give me any information or anything, and it came to find out that her husband had called, and I guess cut it off. I don't know if he took the money or anything, but when I told him, he acted like he didn't do anything, and I was like, there was only one operation, and it has to be something the next of kin, which you were the husband, and it came out. So he said he didn't do it, and that was like I was in a hole, like I really was in a hole, and he is money down there. He ended up, it's a lot. He ended up marrying right after my mom passed, and he's just money hungry, so I was trying to do all of that. She left her insurance and stuff for me and to make sure everything was okay, and I was taking care of it. He even went up to the funeral and made sure, to me in my eyes, I think he was trying to just run up all the bills so there was no money left, because he was afraid that I was going to get the money, because she didn't leave his name on anything. She just left my name.
Wow. And this is what your ancestors are telling you to do. And you got all that pain because you're talking about it to me, but you ain't confronting nobody really. Now what you need to do, what these cards are saying?
I confronted him.
Mama, you said you spoke your piece. You done had time to think about it. You done had time to calm down. You don't have time to know it over. This is not a dead issue. This is still festering inside of you. Say your piece. You got a lot of people that need to they need to be read in their rights. You getting? All right, we're gonna go into your final ancestor. This ancestor is a male energy, and it came in the form of Elect Ba, the door opener, the heavenly door opener. This is a mental thing. This is mental. This is a male ancestor, and he sort of looks like a heavyset, bald, light-skinned preacher It looked like he should be eating M&Ms, or he like hand candy, like Skittles or M&Ms, because I see him shaking candy, popping them in their mouth. Junior mints, I think. Junior mints.
Okay.
Well, he came in the form of Elegba. His message to you is priorities. He's saying you can sit up there and you can take this shit and take the high road, or you can sit up there and read a bitch in their rights and stand back and look at them squirm and hate you and take a snack, like take it in like a midday movie. Popcorn, Junior mints, look at how they squirm and look at the chaos you can cause in their life like they cause in your life. This will give you great joy. So you hear what he's saying? You can sit up there and you can take this shit onto yourself, and you can enjoy the chaos and ruckus you cause with these people and have them chop their own goddamn heads off and run around and make them fight.
Okay.
Would you like to ask him a question?
Does this have to do with, again, does this have to do with my stepdad? Because I think that's what all the chaos is. I think he is receiving chaos because he's ruined his relationship with my little brother and my little sister as well.
Spirit, does this have to do anything with the stepfather? Spirit said, come out the closet. Spirit said, persistence. Spirit said, health and healing. Hell yeah, it'll make you feel so good if they get on his ass properly.
Okay.
Yeah, this has something to do with him. You need allies.
Okay, and I think they have, because they've been into it with him and they're not talking to him now.
Good. How you like your reading?
I love my reading.
One day you're going to call this reading and you're going to be mad and you're going to be fired up and you're going to be willing to do what these spirits say do. One day.
No, I want to, but I'm usually like, I'm the one that they say, don't mess with, don't get her mad. And
get mad.
When you do that, I can cut you off. Like I fear myself when I get mad sometimes. Like there's no chill, because when you take me there. There's no, it's not like when someone starts something with me, I tell them, you came for me, you called for me, you summoned me, so when I arrive, you can't say, no, wait a minute, that was unfair, you can't say that. But when someone goes there, I can take that, I usually do take it there. That's what people know me for, like, okay, she can be sweet, but don't get her and back her in the corner, or, come to her wrong. But I've spoken I've actually just cut my stepfather off ever since my mother's funeral. I cut him off and I told him that he has to deal with what he has done.
And Spirit said that, and you fought that a little bit.
The Spirit said what?
The Spirit said all this what you're saying right now, and you kind of no, I didn't, no, I can't. These ancestors are telling you to cut loose, mama. Get this poison up out your ass, cut loose, put their ass in their place. They sucker punch you with your mortgage. This man sucker punch you with the mortgage, left you struck. Your family use you. Your daddy wasn't there for you. You got every right to be angry. So if they come for you this time around, you go for them. Get that shit up out you. Ain't nobody saying beat them, hit them, strike them, burn their shit down, but read them in their rights and then retreat back to your motherfucking sanctuary. And they don't never got to talk to you again, but get that poison up out your ass. This is why you didn't have a destiny, because you ain't going nowhere. You're stuck.
Oh, okay. I thought I was over that, though.
No, you're not, because you just went 10 minutes over this reading telling me how they make you feel. You're not over it.
Well,
you got something to say. Say what now?
I guess when I said it, I guess what I'm confused is because I've already said it to him, and I just cut him, and I just cut ties. I'm not mad because I understand,
So let me help you out.
I'm not mad anymore, but
yes, you are. Let me help you out. So you end a relationship with somebody. You catch somebody cheating in your relationship. You catch them. You dead to rights. You meet them at the hotel room. You see them at the cookout. You catch them cheating. You're gonna have a nice ass blow up right there. You're gonna tell them, fuck you, I'm done with this shit, I'm out, right?
Right.
Y'all gonna meet up 2-3 months later when all the shit that calmed down, and then guess what you gonna do? What you gonna tell that person then when they wanna talk about the situation? You're gonna tell that person your deepest, darkest feeling, how you truly feel, what the fuck is going on in your soul, right? This is what you ain't did yet. You got the initial bitching out. Where is the true healing? That's all they saying.
Okay.
All right. Well, we gonna get you right. I got one more reading with your ass. We gonna get you right. You gonna be like, Baron, bitch, you healed me, and because you healed me, I want to curse your ass out. Remember you said this, and I'm gonna say, you damn right, sister. Bring it on. Give it to me. Give it all to me. Let me have it. God damn it, get it off your chest. And once you get it off your chest, I'm gonna say, now you better send me $10 to get me a goddamn bottle, because I'm hurting. Yeah.
Will do.
Get that poison up out you, sister. Well, this was a very good therapy session, and it is working. I cannot wait for our next reading.
Me either. July, next month.
Next month. Well, I am here if you need to reach me. You know how.
Is it through the phone number or on your? Cause I'm a Patreon too.
All right. I see that you wanted it to be recorded, so the recorder is on. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. Let me start off by putting some Florida water on these old knuckles here. All right, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing you a 5-card spread via the cards that you chose. Right here, I see the houses that you chose. If you chose your 7th house, which you did, you must ask that card a question. Can't skip it, all right? All right, the more energy you bring to the reading, the better. And let's get this hush puppy on the roll. All right. So I'll take a delivery shuffling your cards. I want you to say your first name or whatever you like to be called, so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start over here with your 2nd house. Go over here to your 5th house. Then we're going to go over here to your 6th house. We're going to go over here to your 7th house. You're missing a card. You only selected 4.
Only selected 4?
You only selected 4.
Which one did I select?
You selected your 2nd house, your 5th house, your 6th house, and your 7th house. You need to pick one more. So 1 through 10. Without those houses.
Do 8.
All right, let's get it started. So we're going to start with your first card. That's in your 2nd house. Your 2nd house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your 2nd house represents your current. Excuse me, sorry for yawning. I'm not tired. That's this spirit. Your second house represents your current economic situation, current money, current wealth, prosperity, what you valuing right now. In this house right here, you have the 10 of fire in the upright position. Now, Spirit saying when it comes to your money, you're moving pretty damn slow. There's something you just don't want to invest in, or there's something you just don't want nobody to know because you're afraid somebody's going to take it. Almost like you have it in a safe, and every time somebody come around you, you looking around sideways trying to see who there, you're hiding the key. This could be in your bank account. This could be, but Spirit saying this is a valuable object. What are you holding for someone? You're holding for someone that you know if somebody finds out you got it, they're going to want it. What's going on?
I have no idea, honestly.
No idea. So let's break it down. So this is your 2nd house about finances, okay? Are you holding any money for anybody? Any valuable possessions for anybody? Crystal chandeliers, a globe, a notebook, a tablet, or Flash drive. I'm just gonna give you anything. I'm just trying to put the scenario in you.
Nope. No money, no objects, nothing.
Okay, so why are you moving slow? Because Spirit say you're afraid that if somebody find out you got this, that they're gonna take it or rob you or trick you out of it.
I have no idea. Honest to God, I have no idea.
So then let me ask this a different way. What do you value right now? What is it in your life that you're valuing, that you can look inside your world and place value on?
My house.
And that is your house that you own with your money, right? So
Yeah.
and you're okay with your mortgage.
Yes.
So let's look a little deeper. I know what Spirit is trying to say. They not showing me the thing. They showed me something dealing with a crystal. But you saying there is no crystal, china, wart knots, anything like that you're valuing. So I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. Now you're going to have to meet me halfway. So
Okay.
you're not valuing anything that's, I mean, this is very valuable shit that you're obtaining that you don't want nobody to know about or that you don't want nobody to swindle you out of.
Honest to God, I have nothing like that. Like, the only, like, even China stuff like that I have is my mom has it, and it's from my grandmother's, like, glass bowls and stuff like that. But me, personally, handling things in my own home, I don't have anything of value like that, no.
Spirit, could you give me some more with this card? They saying it has something to do with an agreement, like a handshake. You agreed to this scenario. You agreed to this. You agreed to hold this. You agreed to keep this secret. You agreed to this. Because Spirit saying you literally said, okay, I got your back. I got you. I'll make sure it's safe. I'll keep it close. I don't know if this is a secret that you're seeing. A crystal could also represent truth too. So are you holding somebody's secret?
Yes, I'm holding somebody's secret. Yeah, of course.
Well, everybody keeps secrets, but I'm saying it has nothing to do with you. Not like you keeping a secret from yourself. I'm talking about, you know, this person went over there and buried somebody at 1032 North Ash Street, and you saying I'm gonna keep
yeah,
it.
No, nothing like that.
I'm
like,
gonna keep the
I
secret.
know secrets of like infidelity within the family, but that's about it.
And you agreed to keep this secret, right?
Yes.
Okay. I see when we doing reading, Spirit telling me everywhere. I gotta. They give me so many scenarios. I gotta root that bitch all the way down. So Spirit is saying you're valuing something right now, and you're valuing. Now, are you keeping this secret in case this person fuck up so you can use this against them? Because you're saying this is a valuable secret. This thing that you're holding on, this is valuable, baby. This is blackmail, extortion.
It can be technically used as blackmail, but I don't ever see myself like revealing it at all. It's my sister's secret, so I would never do that to her. Okay.
Well, you never know. People fall out, but I just want you to know what Spirit is saying. Now he can get you the message. Now Spirit is saying with this, what you're valuing as the secret that you're holding on to her and for her doing her infidelity. Spirit is saying very much so. Watch how you move, because don't think she ain't getting something on you. Don't think this person ain't looking to see what they can get over you, because how they say, like minds think alike. You may be honest to keep her secret and never tell, but Spirit is saying right here, you need to move very cautious around this person who you made a deal with to keep their secret, that nobody find out. But they also ain't stupid to say, okay, well, let's see what she got going on, because if she tell my shit, I'll tell her shit. You got me?
Gotcha.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No, I'm okay with that.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your fifth house. Your fifth house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your fifth house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. Your fifth house also represents strength and courage. In this house right here, you have the Eight of Air, talkative, speaking. You have the Eight of Air in the upright position. Now, Spirit say, why do you feel like you're trapped? Either somebody is telling you that you're not good enough to find somebody else, or you're telling this person they'll never find somebody like you. But either way, how this shit is going, you're sitting up there trapped verbally in this sexual relationship. Translation, you're sitting up here trapped verbally and entertaining somebody. Translation, you're sitting up here verbally trapped and how you deal with this person.
Okay.
You understand what Spirit is saying? This is a trap verbal trap, meaning you can leave this shit at any time. You can just stop imagining that you're in this bird cage, because this cage has no lock on it, meaning that the words that this person is speaking or the words that you are speaking is not true.
Okay. Well, I'm currently kind of dating somebody, but it's nothing serious.
So you're dating somebody and it's nothing serious, but why am I seeing you trapped in a cage of verbal conversation?
I have no idea. Yeah, because there's nothing. I don't feel like I'm trapped at all with it. I know that I can leave this situation if you want, or situationship whenever.
Let me translate it. Spirit say,
okay.
I say I gotta translate it. You're too logical in your mind. You think logical because Spirit just showed me an ear. Spirit showed me an ear, and he said you only care about hearing logical facts. So let me put it like this.
Okay.
Being trapped in this cage right now is a reinforcement of I'm for you. I'm going to always be here for you. I'm looking to build a future with you. So basically the gaslight, the snowing, the building up of this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to be. That's the energy.
And that can be with my ex then, that basically keeps, we both come in and out of each other's life over the last how many years.
Okay, now we get somewhere. Spirit is telling you, please don't let this shit take over your life. This is just talk. It is nothing serious. You can get past it. So when he come back and say, can't nobody fuck you like I can, this is just talk. It's gonna always be a better penis and a better puss out there. So don't let, so bottom line, Spirit say, don't let this person put it in your life to where you can't, move on and do what you gotta do and enjoy your life. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay, so you say don't let this person, feel like I can't do better than him, but do I continue to try to make it work with him, or do I continue just dating the guy that I am dating right now?
We talk about dating in the 7th house. So this is sexual activity. This is sex, entertainment, look.
You got it.
So you can ask that question if you're still screwing this person off and on.
Okay, well, with the guy that I'm dating now, I want to say dating because we don't really date. It's just pretty much like a situationship. So it's a friends with benefits type thing. Do I keep entertaining that, or do I just let that go?
And this is the current fellow.
Yes.
Spirit, do she keep stirping, screwing, entertaining this current fellow? Spirit said offer. You really need to offer this current fellow a little bit more than just some puss.
Okay.
Did you get your answer?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 3rd card, which is in your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economics, future money, future prosperity, future wealth. In this house right here, you have the 5 of Earth and the upright position. Now, before you say, Baron, I ain't taking care of nobody. I ain't sacrificing my money for anyone or anything. I'm telling you, Spirit say you are. You are giving like you ain't given before. You are putting it all on the line. You are not taking advancements from this person. You're not taking job advancement. You're not trying to improve your financial situation. You are putting yourself on hold. What reason why you putting yourself on hold, I don't know. But they saying this is a self-sacrificing card to which you are sacrificing your financial future. What are they talking about?
Oof. Well, if you say future, because I'm not sure about the future, but I know currently it's right now, my funds are a lot depleted because I, threw my mom a 70th birthday party. I just spent a lot of money on my sister's 55th birthday party, and it's a lot of the money my extra money that I had is it all went for me doing for others, but that's the only thing that I can think of.
So again, when it comes to your future money, you're sacrificing. This is your current money. You sacrifice your current money, but future money, have you asked these people to pay you back in any form or fashion? Have you decided to go and get a raise on your job? Have you decided to take the promotion here and there? What Spirit is saying, you are sacrificing your future goals and ambition. For who or what? They're not showing me. They're saying So who are you not moving up in the world for? Are you planning? Do you not want to leave? Do you not want to leave your mother's home? Do you not want to leave your mother and get a better job and move to another city? Are you too busy taking care of your mother and you don't want to do nothing? Are you taking care of your sister? I want you to look at all the avenues, because Spirit is saying you are doing a sacrifice when it comes to how much money you're going to make in the future or what you're valuing for the future.
Well, I would say that one of the things with the ex was that, he lives in another state, and I never wanted to live out of state for my parents because, yes, my parents are older, and I want to be around for them because I'm the only child. So it's like I have a sister on my dad's side, but my mom's only child. So like it all falls on me, and like I want to make sure that they're okay, Like I can't leave them by themselves. So I could say that probably.
That is it. I don't
have any, like I don't.
That is it. Spirit say you're sacrificing your future growth, prosperity, etc. for somebody here.
But I don't have any type of inkling to like look for another job, or like I like where I'm at now, and like I never even have an opportunity to like move out of state or anything like that.
So listen, Spirit ain't saying that it's a job waiting on you. Spirit say you are sacrificing your future growth. Meaning, if you was to leave this city, town, state where you're at right now and go to another state and get a job at another state, you'll probably make a better wage. They probably would appreciate your skills and tactics better than where you're at now. Spirit saying you're comfortable being where you at, which you are, because, and your excuse for it is that simple fact, I need to take care of X, Y, and Z. Now, why you're doing it is not the thing. Spirit just wants you to see this is what you're doing. Translation, shit can be a lot better if you wasn't sacrificing yourself for your family. Just a message. They're not telling you to leave and go. Would you like to ask this card a question?
If I were to go out of state for a job, will I be in my same career that I am now?
Spirit.
And will I be going alone?
Spirit, if she was to leave and take a job out of state, will it be in the same career? One question. Crystals, see the truth, work your magic, and focus upon your strength. Yes, you will be in the same career field. Spirit, will she have, if she leave, can she do this alone? Should she do this alone? Will she do this alone? Spirit said, Oshun, this is a feminine energy. Let it go. Freedom. Spirit saying you gotta let the whole baby and mama go. Like the whole trying to be a mother to everybody, you gotta let it go. That's your problem. You're trying to be mother and nursemaid and wet nurse to everybody around you. That's not your job.
Okay.
All right. Now we're gonna go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and it's governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony. In this house right here, you have the 4 of air in the upside down position. Now, air represents communication. Spirit said when it comes to the person who you are really dating, that's really in your life, that you are dealing with, there is no betrayal. This person is not, well, I ain't going to say betrayal. This person is not low rating you, not bringing you down, not tearing you apart. This person is not insulting you. So the person that you really want to deal with will not insult you like other people have in the past. Is that making sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is my ex the one that I'm supposed to be with?
Spirit, is the ex the one she's supposed to be with? She's good with this one here that she's screwing. Is it the ex that she's supposed to be with? Meditation, trust, health and healing. If you guys can come to grips on a level of understanding, yes, he will be a great person for you. But the problem is you guys have no understanding, let alone you guys have no trust in each other. He don't trust you, you don't trust him. But if you guys can come to an understanding, he will be great for you.
How do we get to that understanding?
Spirit, how did she get to the understanding? What's holding her back from understanding? What's holding him back? How did she get here? Spirit said purification. You have to let something go. Find the blessing in your current situation. Communicate. Wow. So you got to, because you got to be honest. You're not an honest person when it comes to your emotions and your feelings. You always trying to, you play games and you try to one up and you try to be strategic and shit. Okay. This is what Spirit's saying.
Okay.
if you can cut that shit out just for a little bit and really get into your emotion, because Spirit said it's all about writing, communication. So talking to this person and finding a blessing in your current situation. Hey, I would love to be with you. I'm at a point in my life where I'm good, I'm safe, I'm kosher, I'm this, I'm that. Talking, communication, find the blessing in your current situation. Tell this person what's going on in your life. Then they said purification. This is you letting your past lifestyle, past energy, past ideas go. Purging yourself from the shit. If you can get rid of this old mindset you have, that I'm going to make sure I'm okay, but we can do us, you'll be okay. But you have that mindset and it's not going to work for you.
Interesting. Okay.
What's so interesting about it?
And can you just, because I mean, like, I get it, like, Spirit is telling me, like, you know, to purge my past and everything, but technically my ex is my past. Like, I've been knowing
We're not,
him
no.
since I was 14, 15.
Let me help you. Spirit ain't saying purge your past as in get rid of the ex. Spirit saying purge your past as in your mannerism, your attitude, your mindset. All these past weights on your brain, on your thought process, on your emotional energy, purge that. You ask the question, should you be with an ex? Spirit say yeah. So why would they tell you to purge him and then get rid of him too?
Well, no, I know, like, not necessarily purge him literally, but I mean purge, like, I don't know how to act other than how we've always been, because, you know, this is over 20 years of us being together or going back and forth, you know.
Spirit told you how to act. Listen to the cards.
Yeah.
Spirit told you how to act.
Yeah.
Stop trying to one up him. Stop trying to sit up there and say, hey, I'm going to stand still and just do this because I can't get hurt and I don't, and it'll never work, but I would love for it to work. I look at him, I get butterflies in my ass and in my toe. But I got to make sure I stand firm and stand strong. That ain't going to work.
Will we be married soon?
Oh, look at that energy changing. I'm finna do the Whoopi Goldberg from The Color Purple Shimmy. Ooh.
Well, I mean, you say I gotta be all into my emotions, so if I had to pick anybody that I want to marry, it would definitely be him.
Goddamn Spirit. We broke a spirit. She in there. She in her feeling spirit. Spirit. There we go. Listen, don't play with my bearing. We know what's right for you. Spirit. Will her and old boy get married if she do this? I'm going to take it one step further. Ow! How Jane Brown said, I want to jump back and kiss myself. Spirit, will she get married to this brother if she make the change that you're talking about? Spirit said, mother, wife, sister, daughter. Shit.
Mother, wife, and what?
Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Let's focus on the wife. I got the wife card. You got the wife card.
Okay.
Yeah, you get married to him. 20 years of screwing and messing around. Y'all know y'all meant for each other. Stop the bull. Listen, I got the call. You know what? I'm finna do a seance and call Kevin Samuels up in here. He gonna get y'all ass right. God, I bless the dead.
I got it.
God bless the dead. All right, let's go up into your fifth card. Another good card. Here we go. I'm gonna come to Texas, California, Massachusetts. I don't know where yet. I'm gonna come up there and knock on your door, fly your ass to his house, walk you up to his house and put y'all hand in each other's hand, slap both of y'all and say, cut this shit out. We going up we going up into your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what it is you think about, what it is you desire, what it is you want, what it is you fear. In this house you have the 2 of water in the upright position. This is 2 seahorses forming a heart, togetherness. So only thing you want in life is to be with somebody. Only thing you're scared of in life is being with somebody. So your fears, your desires, and ambition is the same damn thing. Fear of being together, being in a committed relationship. Lord have mercy in Jesus' name, amen. Spirit saying, this is your fear. This is what you're desiring. This is what you fear. This is your 8th house. Everything in your 8th house has not become 9th house, has not become real. Meaning this is what you're manifesting. If you're manifesting the fear of you guys getting together and it's not working out, it's not going to work out. So start manifesting the simple fact that if we get together, I'm going to make this man mine. He's going to be my everything. I'm going to be his everything. It's going to be beautiful and grand. You got me?
I got you, but I think where the fear comes from is that, yes, I know I want to be with him. Yes, I know I want to spend the rest of my life with him, but I don't know if he feels the same and if he wants to, and what if he hurts me, and then that would be like literally the most crushing blow ever, that we get married, have kids, and then he cheats on me or we get a divorce or something like that.
Wow, what if he feeling the same damn thing? What if he feeling the same thing? See, you women gotta understand. I know y'all want the marriage, y'all programmed to get married, but men is programmed to be providers and protectors, okay? So if you be honest with him and you understand him, after 20 years y'all gotta understand each other. So you be honest with him, you understand him, and you love him. You show him the respect and kindness and shit that you would love for him to show you. This man ain't gonna go out and cheat. I could tell you, you want me to look at his ass right quick for you and see is he feeling the same way about you? I'll do that, and I don't get in people business like that.
I would appreciate it if you could, because I mean that there has been some lies and infidelities in the past.
Of course it has. 20 years? 20 years of you not knowing what you want, 20 years of him not knowing what he wants.
It's like 20 years from now, what if it's the same thing?
20 years from now, it's called love. Babyface said, love make things happen. Come on, now you don't think they were singing them damn songs for nothing? They were telling us, they were preparing us how to stay with our mate even through the bullshit. Your grandma, your great grandma, they stayed together. Why? They know shit is hard out there. They know temptation. There's always a better looking person, man and woman. It's how much you love that person. Say what?
But that's not fair to me. I don't want to be hurt and devastated because of that.
How you know you ain't gonna walk around the block and run into Rico Strong, and you gonna like, damn, Rico Strong just do it for me. God damn, nigga hung, nigga built, nigga did. Hazel eyes, bright skin. I don't know what your taste is, but how you know you ain't gonna be in this marriage with this man 10 years? Y'all have one argument, and you think he cheating. You run into Rico Strong out there, and next thing you know, you up in Rico Strong bed, and he got to come home and deal with that shit. See, it's you guys gotta.
I've never cheated though. I've never been the one to want to cheat.
Yeah, I never been the one to cheat. I've never been the one to run into a burning building to save some motherfucker until it's time for me to run into a burning building to save somebody.
I gotcha. But yes, if you can look into him and see if he feels the same way, that would be great. At least that'll give me a better peace of mind as well.
Spirit, will this man be her all in all? If she make this change, you say he's right for her. Coming directly to you. Look in his heart. Look in his mind. Tell him to take that skull cap off his head, please. Look in his mind. Take the skull cap. Remove it, Spirit. Why is he wearing a skull cap? He trying to get waves. I wouldn't mind.
No, actually he's bald, but he wears a hat every day, basically for work and for personal reasons.
Oh, okay, it's a hat. I knew he had his head covered with something. So I'm already tapped in, right? Spirit, will this brother do her right if they get together? Spirit said, clear and shield your energy. Spirit said, choose peace. Spirit said, release tension. Come on now. What did Spirit just say?
That he's on the same wavelength as me, and we both just need to clear the negative space around us and be within each other. I get it.
How did you like your reading?
I liked it a lot, thank you.
Y'all don't care about the Baron. I'm 100% sure y'all don't care about me. Y'all just want to throw me away like a piece of old trash. But it's okay.
No, I care about you dearly. You had me cracking up. Like, today was definitely the highlight of my day. I do appreciate that.
Listen, mama, go and get your man. 20 years in, go get your man. He know all your shit. You know all his shit. You know all his tricks. He know all your tricks. Y'all just listen, man. I know once you start looking stupid and biting that bottom lip, twisting sideways, and you put on that hot karate cologne, I know you got somebody else, bitch. We finna work through that problem. He gonna be like, soon as you sit up there and start putting on them combat boots and braiding your hair, I know that you mad at me, so I know I gotta do some shit. Y'all know each other. Stop the shit, man. Go get your goddamn man, please.
Well, he gotta come for me too. Like it was technically him that left, so.
Because you taking care of your mama. The man was in competition. I'm in his head. He got competition with your family.
No, he ain't got nothing competition with nobody. Like, he honestly, if he was to walk through my door right now and say if he wanted to be with me, that would be it.
You ain't gonna leave home, mama. You ain't gonna leave mama and sister and them now. Trust me.
If I have to move to Detroit where he is, if he asks me to marry him and I have to move to Detroit, I would do that. Now, would I be happy to do it? Absolutely not. But at least in Detroit that, you know, I'm only 34 hours away to drive home to my parents if they need me. But I'm not going unless I gotta get a commitment from him. I want him to say that I want to be with you, I want you to marry me. And then yes, I will go. I have no problem going.
Spirit, we have liftoff. Spirit, I'm gonna pray to you, Spirit, right now. Spirit, could you touch this brother's heart that he comes and he talks to this woman and they get on the same wavelength. I see the image, I see the beauty that you're saying is supposed to come to them. I see the couples, I see the smiles that they bring to each other, hearts and faces. Spirit, I'm asking you, could you please bring these people together the way that you feel they should be brought together? So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. All right, that was the prayer. I'm exhausted. I done went over and beyond. Get your man, mama. Talk to him.
You did. And I greatly appreciate you so much. Thank you.
All right. Well, if you need to reach me, you know how.
All right. Thank you so much. And you have a blessed day, okay?
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. That's our sister. This is Affairs of the Heart, 100%. She has gotten logical. This is the second reading I did tonight where our sisters are being logical. This is how the world has gotten them to the point where logic trumps emotion. But you can't operate out of logic, because men, we need you women. We need you guys to marry us, to show us that you want to be with us. Be vulnerable just a little bit. You guys were vulnerable 300 years, then you got tough, and you see what that did to us. We back. We valuing you now. We value y'all now. So just show us that it's okay for us to value you, and just come on and marry us, goddamn it. Get back into the fold with us. We need each other. We need one another nowadays. I was just on my soapbox. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust the you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe.